Shalom Yeladim. Hi everybody, how are you today? We have been talking about the holiday of Shavuot coming up next week, and we have talked about how Moshe climbed Har Sinai, the chosen mountain, and came down with the 10 good rules, the 10 commandments, and Hashem gave us the Torah. That's the importance of the holiday of Shavuot. Now, why did the Jewish people want the Torah? Because they wanted the rules to live by. If we had a world where there were no rules, things would be crazy. Life would be really, really crazy. When you have rules, you have structure, you know what you're supposed to do and what you're not supposed to do. That's even more important. So that's why rules are important. And rules, you've heard us say this many times, rules keep us safe. So, for example, when we hear the fire alarm, what's the rule? The rule is, when you hear that loud sound of the fire alarm, what do you have to do? Listen to your mowers, watch your mowers. We get online and we leave the building quickly because there could be a fire and we want to be safe. And we practiced this in school, I'm sure you remember. So today I'm going to read you a story, and it's called, the title, Know and Follow Rules, and the author is Sherry Miners. That's the title of the book, is Know and Follow Rules. Are you ready? Okay. Here we go. I go to school with my friends. We have rules to help us know what to do. These kids are big. We have rules for when we play games. They're playing basketball, right? And we have rules for work, schoolwork. And sometimes we have to work quietly. It looks like us in class when we were practicing our handwriting, right? At other times, we are allowed to speak. Look, they don't have a mora, they have a moreh. And he is teaching them, it looks like he's teaching them about the calendar. And they're all sitting there. And I think one of the rules in class that we talked about is not calling out, right? So they are being quiet while one person is speaking. Rules help us learn. One rule I know is to listen. I look at the person talking and I think about what is being said. If I want help or have a question, I ask. So look, all the children, are they being rude? Are they calling out? They're being quiet and they're listening. I can follow directions too. And I do things the first time I am told. These rules apply everywhere. If your mommy asks you to do something, do you make her ask you again and again and again? No. If she asks you to clean up your toys, sure, mommy, yes. And then you clean up your toys. I also always do my best. I think carefully about my work, and I take time to do it well. Because we care about what we're doing. Rules help me show respect. I keep my hands and feet to myself, and I won't bother anyone. I won't use them to bother anyone. See how nicely they're standing on line? and each child is waiting his or her turn. They're going to get lunch. Doesn't this remind you of us? Remember when Maura Shani serves the lunch and she calls you in small groups and then you stand on line? Only Maura Shani's a lot prettier than that lady. I ask permission to use things that aren't mine. This is one of the commandments. Do we take things that don't belong to us, or do we ask first? Right? You ask. You do not take things that don't belong to you. Rules remind me to be polite. I say please, thank you, and excuse me. I speak kind words in a friendly voice, and I do things to help someone else. Do you remember the manners song? Please and thank you, those are the magic words. And if you want nice things to happen, they're the words that should be heard. I'm talking about please and thank you, those are the magic words. Use them in the morning and noon and night because it's a great way to be polite. Using your manners. Rules help make things fair for everyone. When I play games, I follow rules. I wait my turn and I let everyone have their turn and use the toy. They're bowling. If there's a problem, I listen and talk about it. Or I get help from a grown-up, a Maura or a mommy or daddy. When I follow rules by myself, I am being responsible. I'm learning and staying safe. I am showing respect. Looks like she's cleaning up the toys. Very nice. Nice job. When we all know and follow rules, it helps us get along. There's no fighting. The end. And that is why the Jewish people wanted the Torah. They wanted the rules. They welcomed the rules. Rules keep us safe. Rules help us live together peacefully, calmly. And that's the lesson for today. Know and follow the rules. You got it? I know you do. See you soon at the next Zoom. Love you all. Mwah. Bye. Shalom.